you know what makes a person rich or poor? Both groups have several ways to make money. People say that the average millionaire has 7 ways to make money, while the average person only has one. One source of income is, you guessed it, the job they have now. But as you probably already know, jobs aren't the best way to get rich. That's why the rich have more than one way to make money and grow their wealth. They use both active and passive income to fuel the machine that makes them rich. And over time, it's these streams that add up to their large fortune. The good news is that once you figure out how the rich make money, you can copy their methods and start making your own money. And in this video, I'll show you 7 ways that millionaires make money. But before that, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. 9-to-5 income. As I just said, getting all of your money from a job probably won't make you rich. But that doesn't mean that the rich don't work from 9 to 5 as part of their plan to make money. Their jobs can be anything from mid-level managers to CEOs of big companies to doctors and engineers. All of these jobs are based on the idea of trading time for money, which is also called active income. This active income can come from more than just a 9-to-5 job, since it can also come from freelance work. Many people become billionaires on their start with this kind of money. This is where most people start, which is good for several reasons. First of all, this is probably the easiest way to start making money, and you can use this money to invest in other things that will make you money and help you get richer. Working a 9-to-5 job will help you develop skills like working with people and solving problems, which will come in handy if you decide to start your own business. There are lots of good things about working full-time and being unemployed, but there are also bad things about it. One of the biggest problems with unemployment is how much you have to pay in taxes. Income tax in this category can be as high as 40%, so some people give back a lot of their hard-earned money to the government. The most important thing is to make the most of the money you do bring home from this source of income. Number 2. Profit income. Profit income is the second way millionaires make money. Profit income is simply making money by selling something for more than what it costs to make. A car is a simple way to show this. If it costs $10,000 in parts to make a car and you sell it for $20,000, you have made $10,000 in a property. Now, the truth is that not many people use this kind of income to get rich because they think that only large businesses can make money this way. And to be honest, big companies ruled the area for a long time. To start a business that could make you money, you would need a lot of money at first. You would need to set up a warehouse, find products, hire employees, and of course, market your business. Luckily though, the growth of e-commerce has made it possible to make a lot of money without all these extra costs. Depending on how your business is set up, these can be either active income or passive income. If you make things yourself and sell them, it's a more active way to make money, and it's harder to grow. But if the products you sell through your online shop are already made, all you have to do is talk to your suppliers and make sure your products are well marketed. In general, this is how Amazon FBA shops and drop shipping work. But if you don't like those options, you can take a more hands-on approach, like buying things in your area and selling them online. This is called retail arbitrage. Rich people usually choose the first option, which is to find products and sell them, over making the items themselves, because as I said before, we only have so much time, and the less work they have to do to make money, the better. Number 3. Interest income. Most of the time, when people think of interest, they think of the interest charges on their credit cards that never end. Even though this kind of interest can work against you, You can make it work for you by adding it as a second source of income. The easiest way to make money from interest is to get money back when you lend it to someone else. Now, I don't mean the $500 you gave to your best friend. It means to buy bonds and let someone else use your money while you get a small return for letting them use your money. People often buy government bonds and treasury bills, which are two types of bonds. Even though these financial assets don't always give the best returns, they are a great way to balance out your riskier investments and make sure your portfolio is well balanced. You see, rich people often put their money into stocks or businesses with a lot of risks, and they often buy bonds to make sure they get returns and don't put too much of their money at risk. Bonds usually give a return of between 1% and 4%, which is enough if you want to use them as a way to protect your money. Number 4. Dividend income. When a business makes a profit, they usually use the extra money in one of two ways. The first choice is to put the money back into the business to pay for R&D, to grow, or to buy back shares. The second option is for the company to pay a dividend, which is the one you want them to choose if you own their stock. As a reward for their money invested in the business, shareholders get stock from companies. And if you put enough money in these companies that pay dividends, you can start to build a second source of income, depending on the type of dividend you get. You may also be able to get a tax break. If you get dividends that don't qualify, you'll have to pay tax on them the same way you do on your salary. However, qualified dividends are not the same. If you make less than $39,375 a year, you don't have to pay taxes on qualified dividend income. This is an easy way for rich people to make more money by putting their extra cash into stable companies that pay dividends. They can get cash payments every 3 months without doing anything. Number 5. Rental income. You probably aren't surprised to learn that millionaires use real estate to increase their wealth. But the majority of people consider rental income when they consider renting out a house to a family or several tenants. Yes, this is one approach, but there are undoubtedly other ways to generate this type of income. Many wealthy people also lease their commercial properties to companies that require a location to operate. Their daily operations are typically based in offices. Industrial real estate, which is typically used by manufacturers, is the alternative. Rental income can now come from sources other than real estate. There are other ways, specifically to generate rental income on a smaller scale. For instance, a lot of people rent their vehicles or equipment to various industries. When considering rental income, consider simply lending out something in exchange for money. Number 6. Residual and royalty income. Royalty and residual income are the results of prior work. This type of income perfectly exemplifies passive income. These can refer to getting paid for a TV program in which you once appeared or from the sales of previously released books. In essence, this is money that you will earn in the future as a result of the work you did at some point in the past. In actuality, the video you're watching right now makes money over time. There is no doubt that this type of income can make you money, and it will be largely hands-off once the initial work is finished, even though it typically doesn't make up a significant portion of a millionaire's total income. For those who want to be less active in their income generation, it is a good strategy to use. Number 7. Capital gains. The last way millionaires make money is by selling their possessions for more than they paid for them. Considering that, allow me to explain how this differs from profit income. When a capital asset is sold for more than it was originally worth, capital gains are the result of the transaction. They differ from the goods you purchase or create for resale that generate profit income because when a typical person sells their home, capital gains start to affect their daily lives. A capital asset like a house will result in a capital gain if you sell it for more money than you paid for it. And that's it for this video. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.